Hi everyone, welcome to May's What's New in Beauty video. In these kinds of videos, I show you new skincare, makeup, and beauty accessories that have just launched on the market. I also sometimes show you things that are new to my particular collection, even if they aren't new on the market. And the purpose of these is to, one, give you updated reviews for things that I did swatch videos for. I continue to test those, and then I give you more developed thoughts in these videos after continuing to use those products. And it also gives you a nice sneak peek into what's new on the market that you may be wanting to check out. On that note, my next video is going to be an anti-haul video, which I've never done before. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, make sure you stay tuned for that and on the lookout. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and hitting that subscribe button, and following Allura Beauty over on Instagram to be eligible for giveaways on both platforms. All right, let's get to looking at what is new for May 2020. As always, I will put timestamps in the description box below so you can jump around to a category if you're not interested in the one that I'm currently talking about. I also include links to all of the products that I'm going to show you in this video so that you can conveniently go and take a look at them if you're interested in maybe purchasing them. And I will link Rakuten, which is a cash back system. If you aren't part of Rakuten, you may as well be. It gives you cash back whenever you make an online order and you're shopping online. The first category I always start with are things that I've already done swatch videos for, but I want to give you updated reviews and thoughts on those products. And I will link in the upper right hand corner the swatch video so that you can check that out if you haven't already seen it when I talk about these. So first we had the spring summer collection launch from Clinique, which has mainly bronzer, highlights, and these lip balmy lip products in the line. I really enjoyed the formula for the powder products. They're very good quality. The balms are very wearable and very nourishing on the lips. Do I think that any of this is extremely unique or innovative? No. But if you are a fan of the Clinique brand, then I think this is a solid collection. I've continued to use all of these products. I wish that the lip products were a little more long wearing, but that's the trade-off when you have something that is hydrating and nourishing and that flush of color. It's just not gonna stick to the lips for as long. So these are really easy to reapply even without a mirror. So you can take them with you on the go and reapply as you please without worrying about being precise. And the powder products just really look lovely and well blended on the skin. e.l.f. has had a few new makeup products. So I did a separate video for their Seriously Satin lipsticks, which come in clear packaging like this. I think that for the price, these are decent, but again, I don't think that the formula is anything mind-blowing. They aren't super drying, which is nice, but they also are not the most hydrating matte lipsticks that are on the market. Again, for the price, I don't think that there's really anything to complain about though. The line of lip products that I prefer over the satin ones is this line of sheer slick lipsticks that they have, and these do have a little bit more of a balmy consistency, but they all still have beautiful color and good strong color to them, and they won't be as long wearing as the satin ones because again they don't adhere as closely to the lips because they have a more hydrating formula, but I think that trade-off is worth it because they're much more nourishing. They make the lips look a lot more plump and healthy, and so my personal preference is for this line from e.l.f. And more lip products launching from drugstore brands. These are by NYX. These are the Filler Instinct lip colors, and they look like this, again with a more balmy kind of chapsticky feel to them. Now these colors, again, I don't have anything particularly bad to say about them. These do have kind of that menthol-y ingredient in them that can make your lips tingle and feel like maybe they're becoming more plump. I don't think they actually do that, but that may be a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. Some people love that and they love that menthol-y tingle, which is their skin being irritated. Other people are super sensitive to that, so that's probably one thing that may break or make your decision on purchasing these, but they have nice color to them again. Overall, I think that I would prefer the ones from e.l.f. I just think they have a slightly better formula to them, but that may be more personal preference. And the menthol, the e.l.f. ones don't have the menthol in them, the NYX ones do. The wear time on these is also not super long. They don't, again, adhere really tightly to the lips. So if you're eating, drinking, talking a lot, these will wear off within a couple of hours. And then we had Fenty's new products. Their new cream products. They have a line of bronzers / contours based on what color you get, and a whole line of blushes, cream blushes from the line. Now, I do like the cream bronzer. I chose a contouring shade. You can see it's very gray based. This is the shade Amber 01, and I think this works well and blends in well. And I did initially really like the cream blushes, but what I found is that these colors fade pretty significantly. After about 3 hours of wear, 4 hours of wear, the color becomes much, much less apparent. And by the end of the day, they're very, very faded. So I've actually kind of changed my opinion on these. I don't think that they're worth the money. You can get drugstore cream blushes, or, you know, even things that are the same price as the Fenty ones that are much longer wearing and where the color lasts. So I can't say that I really recommend the cream blushes. The contour did also fade, but not as noticeably as the blushes. So just keep that in mind if you're considering purchasing them. If you want to see how they applied and the colors that I chose, you can go see that swatch video. All right, we're gonna move on to makeup that I haven't done separate videos for, but that are new. And I think I only have a couple for this month. The first I want to show you is this new Becca highlighter. This is their new Ignite Liquified Light highlighters. They have a few shades in this line, and it comes in a glass pump dispense bottle, and these are absolutely beautiful. If you follow Allure Beauty on Instagram, I posted video clips of how this looks in the sunlight and how amazingly beautiful it is, and also on the stories showing you them in different kinds of lights. The particular shade that I have been testing is Passion. So this is absolutely something that you could get an opaque metallic layer of color if you wanted for something like, you know, a body look or some crazy party or a Halloween look if you wanted. But I also did apply it to the cheeks and use it on the cheeks, and you can use a much smaller amount and blend it out, and it looks beautiful. The one criticism that I have is that there is a very noticeable fragrance, which I really wish that they hadn't added to this formula. It would have been perfect without that, but there is fragrance in here. So in terms of the skincare aspect, I can't give this full marks because fragrance is not a good skincare ingredient. So that is the one thing that I would change about this product if I had control over that. Speaking of beautifully shimmering, amazing things, Nomad's new collection, they have these 3 palettes that have been released. One of them is an eyeshadow palette, and 2 of them are blushers, although you of course could use these if you wanted to and you felt safe to use them on the lids. This is from their Studio 54 collection, and again, if you follow the Instagram account, you'll see these amazing photos of how they look shimmering in the sunlight. The packaging in and of itself is incredibly stunning, but the formula and the pans too, you can just see how fun and gorgeous they look. I once again have this dilemma of wanting to dip my fingers in there and swatch them all over the place, but I think that for these, I will include them in a giveaway. I want to encourage my viewers to be able to support smaller, more independent brands like this. The owners of this brand are super nice and super beautiful people. So I'm gonna send these out to some viewers and hopefully encourage you to then go and buy other products from the brand. I will do swatch videos in the future for some of their collections, but since I know that I don't often wear super shimmery things like this, I think that a viewer will hopefully really appreciate these and maybe encourage you to go out and look at the brand and purchase from them and support them too. All right, new skincare that I'm super excited to talk about. Actually, let's start with the one that I'm not excited to talk about. If you haven't seen my video on Charlotte Tilbury's new Magic Serum, I did a whole dedicated video for that. I'll link that in the upper right hand corner. Let's just say don't waste your $80 on that. But another skincare product that I received complimentary from pharmacy is the Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. And I believe that when I got sent this, it hadn't yet launched, so I didn't have access to the ingredients list. I almost always try to look at the ingredients before I say I will accept a product to review it, because if I know that I'm not going to want it, or I know that it contains bad ingredients, then I don't want that company sending it to me and then it just, you know, sitting there going to waste if I'm not going to use it. But I think I didn't have access to the ingredients when I got this sent, and there are other pharmacy skincare products that I like, so I thought, okay, I'll check this out. But unfortunately, when I received it, I mean, first of all, it looks very cute. It has this kind of like limey green tint to it. So super, you know, super appealing visually. It has a gel texture. I prefer it to not come in a jar, but it does. But you can tell immediately when you open, without even looking at the ingredients, you can smell the fragrance that is in here. And then, of course, when you actually look at the ingredients, you can see the problematic things that are in here. So it does have some really nice things like cucumber extract, some glycerin. You have a lot of hydrating and fruit-based kind of antioxidant type ingredients, but you have eucalyptol, like eucalyptus-based, menthol-based product that is super irritating to the skin. You've got a bunch of citrus extracts, so like lemon fruit extract, orange fruit extract, and then you have those really classic irritating fragrant volatile fragrant oil type of ingredients like limonene. So this isn't something that I would recommend you purchase because of those fragrant ingredients. Okay, now moving on to the things that I love. One is a product that Innisfree sent me, and this is their Cica Balm with Bija seed oil, and it comes in a tube like this. And this also has kind of a more gel texture to it. It is super lightweight feeling on the skin and just sinks into it. And I can see why they call it a balm, but I don't want that to be misinterpreted as something thick or heavy or greasy. It isn't at all. It sinks into the skin. It does leave a like kind of protective moisturizing layer, but it isn't heavy or thick at all. It is a beautiful kind of jelly balmy formula. And for a few weeks I had some sort of like contact dermatitis or irritation on my neck. You may have noticed in some previous videos there was like discoloration and redness here. That has now gone away, but this is one of the products that really helped with that, because I was having a difficult time with skincare products that I would normally use to hydrate the skin, but that it would sting and irritate it because my skin was already so irritated and exposed. So this was really nice to have on hand, something that soothed the skin without irritating it and really left a nice kind of lightweight but still protective barrier on the skin. So really been enjoying that. They also sent over one of the Cica masks, which is kind of similar to the balm. And sometimes I find, not sometimes, a lot of the times I find that masks, especially from Korean skincare brands, still have things like fragrance and irritating things in them. But this one I am pleasantly surprised by and impressed with. You have a good amount of squalane in here, a bunch of course, hydrating ingredients too. And I don't see any fragrance in here. I don't see any volatile like fragrant oils or anything like that. So this is definitely a mask that I will be using. And then items that I purchased myself. These two I purchased from the VIB sale at Sephora. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Pro Strength Niacinamide Discoloration Treatment. This is very expensive. I think it's like $88 for 1.7 fluid ounces. It comes in a tube like this. I haven't started testing this, but in looking at the ingredients and doing the research, this is so jam-packed with fantastic ingredients that are scientifically proven to have the effect of helping to fade the discoloration. The combination of the ingredients that they chose to put in here are fantastic and help each other achieve those effects. So I'm very much looking forward to starting testing this out once I finish some other skincare products. But for example, the second ingredient is niacinamide. It also has alpha-arbutin in here. There's shea butter, tranexamic acid, which is one of the key ingredients to help that discoloration, citric acid, kojic acid, another helpful ingredient for that discoloration combating, resveratrol, squalane. I mean, I can go on and on and on, but this, as expensive as it is, the ingredients justify that price, and I'm looking forward to seeing the results from this. This product, which I have been testing out and absolutely love. This is a new body care product by Drunk Elephant. This is the Sili Body Lotion. It is $20, I believe, for 8 fluid ounces. So you get a good amount of product in here for the price. And of course, with the discount, it was even more of a good deal. This feels absolutely wonderful on the skin, super hydrating, but has a lightweight formula. So oftentimes when you really want that moisture, you have to sacrifice the cosmetic elegance of the product and it's thicker or more heavy, but this isn't. It has a lightweight cream formula to it that sinks into the skin, doesn't leave a greasy film. So I have been absolutely adoring this body lotion. And lastly, I picked up a couple things from Timeless Skincare. They had a Mother's Day sale, which I don't even remember how I came across it. I think I randomly looked at whether they had some sort of sale, and these were 50% off. So I am very excited to be using these. One is the super jumbo size of their vitamin C serum. I really appreciate Timeless because they are very transparent about the ingredients. They also appropriately level their ingredients to the proper pH for the ingredients to be effective. So in any case, this is 20% vitamin C. It also contains vitamin E and ferulic acid, which helps support the vitamin C, the life of the vitamin C and the efficacy of the vitamin C. And the 20% is a great amount to be effective at brightening. It comes in a bottle like this. I'm gonna keep it in this box to really keep it away from light as much as possible. And then I bought a regular size of the coenzyme Q10 serum, which also has their Matrixyl 3000 and hyaluronic acid in here. So also great ingredients for the skin. Opaque bottle. They've updated the packaging so that they come in, some of them, the pump dispensers, which is great, and with opaque packaging, which I really appreciate. So if you haven't checked out Timeless with their skincare products, they are a great skincare brand too. All right, there is what's new for May 2020. I hope you're hanging in there and maybe even getting used to and appreciating the extra time at home that you have. I hope you're staying safe and healthy and keeping others safe and healthy around you. Thank you for taking the time to watch. As always, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.